We're live? We're live. It is so great to be here tonight. I am in an empty Bluebird, and it's very strange, but I'm delighted that with modern technology, we are able to celebrate the 12 winners of the Golden Pick this past year. Thank you to Taylor Guitars for partnering with us on this event and for making it just an incredible experience. We've gotten some great songs, met some great people, and really have enjoyed the opportunity to not only listen, but like I say, to meet everybody and to learn about them and have them here. So if you haven't been here to play yet on our open mic, you will as soon as we are reopened. And in the meantime, we have this opportunity to share the incredible songs from these 12 folks. I'm going to turn the show over to Barbara Cloyd, who's going to introduce these amazing writers. And thanks again to Taylor Guitars. You can see our beautiful Builder edition. That's our house guitar sitting with me, keeping me company. So welcome, Barbara Cloyd.
Hi. Man, I love that guitar. It is awesome. Hey, it's so good to be back hosting a writer's night, even if I am just sitting here in my office by myself. And I'll tell you, I've heard all 12 of these songs, so I'm really excited for this show. First up, we have Alan Morrell. He's been here almost as long as I have, and I won't say how long that is. He had a couple publishing deals back in the 90s, and then in the early 2000s, he got to be in Rebecca Lynn Howard's band, which gave him a chance to tour opening for Alan Jackson and be on the Grand Ole Opry. And since then, he's been doing worship leading and being a demo singer. So please give a nice welcome to Alan Morrell. A chance to tour opening for Alan Jackson and be on the Grand Ole Opry. And since then, he's been doing worship leading and being a demo singer. Please give a nice welcome to Alan Morrell.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. I got my buddy Andrew Bonnell here, accompanying me on the beautiful Taylor guitar. And I want to send this song out to all of my fellow writers on the show tonight. This one's called Songwriter. Allow me now to introduce myself. I take notes and write, turn them into something else. 9 times out of 10, don't do it well. Try to inspire. I'm just an old world Renaissance town songwriter. And I try to be something other than this melancholy poet that I am. Hadn't stood out, never fit in. It's always been an outlier. I'm a thinker, I'm a watcher, I'm a moonlighter. When sleep don't come, then I'm pulling an all-nighter. Songwriter. The dog giving me the credit friend. God speaks the words and I just hold the pen. There's joy in getting it out and letting it go. Sometimes it aches like a burden in your soul. But if you don't give up, you'll learn to be a fighter. Songwriter. Now people always ask me how it works. I'll Tell them one day it's a blessing, the next one it's a curse. As easy as a breeze, hitting her like climbing barbed wire. Sometimes we get too close to the fire. Songwriter, don't go giving me the credit, friend. God hums a tune and just sing it back to him. There's joy in getting it out and letting it go. Sometimes it aches like a burden in my soul. All alone without the safety of the choir. Songwriter, it's catching lightning in a bottle while hanging on for vibrato. It's a dream I had a bottle. I'm too old to let it go. It's who I am. I never had a choice but to speak for those who haven't found their voice. My wildest dreams I know may not come true, but tonight I get to sing this song for you. That's more than some folks ever get to do. That lifts me higher. Try and make your dark a little brighter. Songwriter, I'm just an old world Renaissance town crier who understands the lost, the weak, and the liar. Songwriter, songwriter. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, Alan, that one still gives me chills. Thanks for playing that. Next up, we have our very first Golden Pick winner. He was playing the bar circuit and getting some radio play in Massachusetts, but he was thinking it was time to take the next step, considering moving to Nashville, and then getting to come and play the open mic up for the Golden Pick was part of what helped him decide to come here. So in the middle of the pandemic, 3 months ago, he moved here. Give a nice welcome to Alex Amato.
Thank you, Barbara. And thank you, Bluebird and Taylor, of course, for having this amazing contest, and to all the other songwriter friends I've got here on the show. Good luck. This song goes out to my family back at home where the song takes place, and the song's called Beat Up Motorcycle. Grew up on the edge of this old town, on the endless winding road. I told myself that one day I'd see just how far it goes. I worked a small-time job, scraping the grill, and the day I turned 18, I bought myself a beat-up motorcycle and a tank of gasoline, and my mama would pray for me. And then I drove her on down past the farms and felt the wind in my face, my arms, feeling like a bird out on the breeze. I crossed the lonely city state line, taking in the fields and traffic signs, and put 1,000 miles of memories on that dial. That beat a motorcycle. The San since then some things have changed. I've gone and moved away. I found out life don't go as planned. There were some bills I had to pay. He asked me how she runs. I said, boy, she runs just fine. I watched her wheels roll down the road. The only thing on my mind were the times that I drove her on down past the farms. Felt the wind in my face, my arms feeling like a bird out on the breeze. I crossed the lonely city state line, taking in the fields and traffic signs, and put 1,000 miles of memories on that dial. That beat of motorcycle. When my luck had changed and I found a job that paid me just enough, I bought myself something new and took it to the town where I grew up. And then I drove her on down past the farms and felt the wind in my face, my arms feeling like I did at 18. I crossed the same old TT state line with country homes and traffic signs, and for the first time put the first miles on a dial. But I'll never forget the way it made me smile. That beat of motorcycle. Thank you so much.
Oh, Alex, great song. Love that. Next up, we have Brittany Moore. She moved here 2 years ago with her husband and their blue healer named Banjo. She's put out some songs as an artist. She's got 2 singles out on the streaming platforms. And she says it's mostly to get exposure for her songwriting, which is her main goal. But if somebody offered her an artist deal, she wouldn't turn it down. Please welcome Brittany Moore.
Thank you so much, Barbara, and thanks again to the Bluebird and for Taylor Guitars for putting this together and for the lovely guitar. The song I'm playing is I Hate Wine, and this goes out to my co-writers, S.J. McDonald and Mia Mantita, and all the girls that probably should put down their phones after having a little too much to drink. Hope you enjoy. Woke up with a cork sitting on my nightstand, glass on the floor, turned my carpet red, found my phone sitting in my right hand, thought, oh no, this is gonna be real bad. I know better than a text and next, but drunk me don't think. I hate wine, 'cause I can't hide those feelings bottled up like Savion Blanc to lose. It don't take long till things go wrong, and I'm half past tipsy, wishing you missed me too. Oh, I hate wine, 'cause I love you. Last thing I remember before I blacked out was watching The Bachelorette from my couch, feeling sorry for the state I'm in. I can't keep one, but she gets 10. Well, I must have had a boost of confidence, 'cause drunk me don't think. I hate wine, 'cause I can't hide those feelings bottled up like Savion Blanc to lose. It don't take long till things go wrong, and I'm half past tipsy, wishing you missed me too. Oh, I hate wine, 'cause I love you. I hate wine, 'cause I can't hide those feelings bottled up like Sauvignon Blanc. It don't take long, things go wrong, and I've had past tipsy wishing you missed me too. Oh, I hate wine, 'cause I love you. Oh, I hate wine, 'cause I love you. Thanks, guys.
Well, that sounds like a hit to me for what it's worth. Thanks for playing that. Next up, we have Trey Orberg. Trey and his brothers were in a band called Lonesome Highway, and they spent 3.5 years playing at the world-famous Tootsie's Orchid Lounge downtown on Broadway here in Nashville. But he and his wife just had their third son, and it felt important to be around family. So they moved back to Glen St. Mary, Florida, and that is where he is coming to us from tonight. Please welcome Trey Orberg.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Barbara. I'm going to be playing my song Still, and it definitely goes out to my wife, who the song is about. Been thinking about leaving, packing your bags and being gone. You and me ain't no different. I've been thinking about it all day long. And if this is the best that we can do, well, then they'd all understand. When I look into your eyes, I can't be that kind of man. 'Cause there are days that I don't need you, and there's days I just get by. And there are days that I cannot breathe without you by my side. On those days I'm feeling selfish, I just look down on my hand, and I'm shot in the heart by this old wedding man. Oh, it's weathered and it's tarnished, but it's still on my hand. Through the good times and the bad times, for the better, for the worse, in sickness and in health, till we ride out in a hearse. Baby, I ain't ever leaving. Hope that you still feel the same, 'cause the rain is gonna come, but it can't put out this flame. 'Cause there are days that I don't need you, and there's days I just get by. And there are days that I cannot breathe without you by my side. On those days I'm feeling selfish, I just look down on my hand, and I'm shot in the heart by this old wedding man. Oh, it's weathered and it's tarnished, but it's still on my hand. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, that one makes me tear up a little bit. I love a love song that talks about the reality of the struggle that there is in staying with somebody. And 8 years and 3 boys later, I'm sure you're writing that from the heart. Thank you. All right, next up we have Chase Miller. He's stuck in Hawaii. He went there when his wife got a job as a traveling nurse, but he can do his job from there in digital marketing. Back home in Southern California, he performs with the Chase Miller Band. Not a bad side hustle for somebody who knows all about digital marketing. But songwriting is his first love, and he plans to move to Nashville in January. Can't wait to meet you in person. Chase Miller.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you, Bluebird, Taylor, for hosting this contest. I think it's so cool that you guys are giving songwriters the platform to express their creativity. So super cool opportunity. The song is called Give You the World, and I wrote this song simply because I saw too many guys not treating their ladies right, and it's just a love song. Simple as that. "21 and young on a Friday night, on a ride the night was getting older, big-hearted, sweet-talking, with her head all up on my shoulder. So slide on over with that Mississippi smiles and show me something I ain't seen in a while, and pulled off the drive, shut off the lights, so tell me one more time that you love me, that you want me, that you need me right beside you, that I was the only one you ever tried to hand you the moon and stars. 'Cause baby, if I could, you know I wouldn't ever mess it up. So just pour a little sugar in that Dixie cup, grab your hand and give you a swirl. 'Cause baby, I can give you the world. You and I, yeah, we got big plans. A little white house with a picket fence, out off Old Mill Road, sitting so far back with a porch swinging a radio, singing all our favorite songs. The kids and the hound dog be howling along. Yeah, soon you will see. Yeah, I got you, girl, and you got me. That you love me, that you want me, that you need me right beside you, that I was the only one who ever tried to hand you the moon and stars. 'Cause baby, if I could, you know I wouldn't ever mess it up. So just pour a little sugar in that Dixie cup, grab your hand and give you a swirl. 'Cause baby, I can give you the world. Yeah, I give up all my cards and the whiskey at the bars. Yeah, the weekends at the lake. Yeah, just to hear you say that you love me, that you want me, that you need me right beside you, that I was the only one who ever tried to hand you the moon and stars. 'Cause baby, if I could, you know I wouldn't ever mess it up. So just pour a little sugar in that Dixie cup, grab your hand and give you a swirl. 'Cause baby, I can give you the world. Thank you.
You know, Trey, they say in Nashville that artists have got to have songs that women want to hear. So I think you've got a good start on that, and I hope it serves you well when you get to Nashville. Next up, Michelle Ferreira. I love Michelle. She was down here playing out and doing all that stuff for about 4.5 years. She's up in Toronto, Canada, because she went home for a visit and then they closed the borders. But she's taking advantage of this break to take a class in music business, and she's looking forward to coming back, and we are sure looking forward to having her back.
All right. Well, thanks so much for the introduction, Barbara. And thank you so much to Taylor Guitars and the Bluebird Cafe for having me. I am so humbled and excited to be here. This is, oh my goodness, my first, I'm not going to say my first, but it's been a while since I've done a performance and one online for that matter. But Homemade is the winning song for the Bluebird Golden Pig Contest for February that I wrote with my friends Mason Lee and Emily Rose. And I brought this this title to them, and I said, you know, I want this to be a home feel kind of song. So they're like, yeah, let's write it. So we did. It goes like this. It's that shoebox full of recipes with grandma's name in calligraphy. Can almost smell homemade pie when you open it up. It's that homemade tire swing, swaying low in the morning breeze. Makes me laugh like I'm 13 and makes my stomach jump in an instant. Yeah, I'm reminded that with a steady hand, a little love, homemade me from the ground up. Every memory carved into me like handprints pressed in the concrete. From my mama's smile to my daddy's eyes, every little piece homemade me. It's that game of spades and a couple beers, a family feud going on for years over homemade house rules no one's written down. It's that first left turn off of exit 5 and you see that homemade welcome sign that says how you been. Haven't seen you in a while. In an instant, I'm reminded that with a steady hand and a little love, homemade me from the ground up. Every memory carved into me like handprints pressed in the concrete. From my mama's smile to my daddy's eyes, every little homemade me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Homemade me. Every mile is a milestone, no matter how far I've gone. I'm always reminded who I am is where I'm from. With a steady hand and a little love, homemade me from the ground up. Every memory carved into me like handprints pressed in the concrete. From my mama's smile to my daddy's eyes, every little piece. From my mama's smile to my daddy's eyes, every little piece. Homemade me. Homemade me. Thank you.
Sweet. I bet your mama cries when you play that song. Next up, we've got Jamie Adamson. He started writing songs when he was 14, moved to Nashville when he was 23, and as things happen, sometimes he had to move back to South Alabama for a while, but he and his wife knew this is where they belonged when they got back here, and he says things are working out much better for him this time. Please give a nice welcome to Jamie Adamson.
Hey y'all, how's it going? I want to thank Taylor Guitar for the GS Mini and Bluebird Cafe for this wonderful opportunity, and Miss Barbara for the great intro there. Everybody's been great so far. I'm nervous to follow Michelle there. But this song was the first song I got to co-write when I moved back to Nashville last year with Jason Goolsby. It's called Sweet Spots. It's Friday night, lights out on the couch. That place it's broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my chest. You lay your head and rest and end up drifting off to dream. It's the place there in the tall grass where we count the stars on our backs. It's the dance floor where we're swaying. It's the church pew where we're praying. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything at me that it's got, life gets so unfair, it gets shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I can be bitter, but I'm not. I got these sweet spots. It's the place in my heart where you reside, till it beats for you one last and final time. It's the place here on my lips where I tasted our first kiss, and I said a million love yous, and I swore to God that I do. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything in me that it's got, and life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I can be bitter, but I'm not. I got these sweet spots. It's Friday night, lights out on the couch, and that place is broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my chest, you lay your head and rest. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. God bless.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, next up we've got Daniel Leathersinch. He was playing in a rock band outside of Philadelphia, mostly so he could get exposure and people could hear the songs that he wrote. But he started making trips back and forth to Nashville for a few years, and about 7 years actually, and 3 years ago he finally moved here. So here's Daniel Leathersinch.
Thanks, Barbara. Thanks to Bluebird and thanks to Taylor. It's cool to be able to do this tonight. I'm going to play a song inspired by some folks I knew back in Pennsylvania and some of my friends that I met along the way. Friday night, some bachelorettes stumbled in the hair all wet to get out of the rain, I guess. And order margaritas. I bet they don't care where they are. A drink's a drink, a bar's a bar. But this one's beer and broken hearts. And they don't even see us. We're the breakups trying to hide how much it hurts. We're the torches burning for old flames. We're the get-her-dones who can't find steady work. And we're the all-stars remembering our last games. We're the bad dream wrestlers. We're the keeping it togetherers. We're the regulars. Keep each other company so the loneliness don't dig too deep, and then head home to get some sleep. Brother, that's the real test. We know the drinks don't always help, and don't feel sorry for ourselves. We're just living through some private hells that God and time ain't healed yet. 'Cause we're the first responders who've seen way too much. We're the wives of men in the line of fire. We're the friends of friends who never keep in touch. And we're the sons who never got to say goodbye. We're the bad dream wrestlers. We're the keeping it togetherers. We're the regulars. Yeah, we're the regulars. There's a lot of days we need to fight through, but we still celebrate when we get the chance to. 'Cause we're the dads who see our daughters graduate. We're the moms with grandsons almost due. We're the lives that need to be lived day by day. But we're the family that we all got to choose. We're the bad dream wrestlers. We're the keeping it togetherers. We're the bar tab settlers. We're the regulars. Yeah, we're the regulars. Thanks, Bluebird.
Thank you, Daniel. I bet there's a whole lot of country fans that can really relate to that song. I enjoyed hearing it again. Next up, we got Jody Roberts coming to us from French Settlement, Louisiana, where she lives with her husband and her 3 boys. You know, she only wrote her very first song in February of this year. She said she'd always wanted to, but it wasn't until her job sent her to Nashville a few times and she got to go to some writers' nights that she got inspired to sit down and do it. And I think she's off to a great start. Jody Roberts.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Taylor Guitars and Bluebird Cafe. I'm excited to be here. So I'm going to perform my song. It's called Me Missing You. And it's a song that I wrote about grief and just getting through life after the loss of a loved one. Every day starts the same, alarm clock rings, I face the pain, I have to. If I stop to think or even hope, the life goes on and I can cope, I need you. And just when I'm starting to think I'm doing alright, my world turns upside down and grief slams me blindside. And it hits me like that 6 o'clock buzz after a long day's work, when the wine goes down too easily and supper gets burned. Like that 2 a.m. jolt during another restless sleep, when it hits me that it didn't matter, we were playing for keeps. It's like a black guy from a sucker punch, but you can't see the bruise, 'cause it's just me missing you. Every night, same routine, watching old reruns on your TV. I hate this. My friends will call and try to help, but moving on all by myself, I can't do this. And just when I'm starting to think I'm doing alright, my world turns upside down and grief slams me blindside. And it hits me like that 6 o'clock buzz after a long day's work, when the wine goes down too easily and supper gets burned. Like that 2 a.m. jolt during another restless sleep, when it hits me that it didn't matter, we were playing for keeps. It's like a black guy from a sucker punch, but you can't see the bruise, 'cause it's just me missing you. heart's the same alarm clock rings. I face the pain I have to. Thanks, guys.
Oh, beautiful, Jody. I think a lot of people have been there. It's a great song. Oh, next up we got Eric Ryan. Eric's a regular at the Bluebird open mic, and I'm gonna bet that he has never slightly considered doing anything with his life besides playing music. When he was only 19, he got into the first season of Nashville Star with Miranda Lambert and Buddy Jewell, and he played like over 100 different venues in Florida. But he got serious about songwriting about 3 years ago and moved to Nashville a year ago, and here he is tonight, Eric Ryan.
Thanks, Barbara. I appreciate it. I just want to real quick thank Barbara Cloyd for all she does, for setting up all this stuff, doing the open mics. I want to thank Liana for all the hard work she does. Molly, thank you for convincing me to put this song in here. And Devin over at Taylor Guitars, you guys are awesome. You guys can all find me at Eric Ryan Sound everywhere. This is a song I wrote called Ride when I first started writing about 3.5 years ago. I hope you guys enjoy it. There's only two ways to leave this town. One's in a box and the other is a ride on a Greyhound. I'm headed northbound at a gate 9, and with any luck by the morning we'll make the state line. And I don't know where I'm going or what I'll find. I'm just here to ride. There's a mother somewhere with her 2 kids, and she never once thought about everything she never did. So mama, swing me again. Can you push me higher? I know I don't care if I fall, as long as I can touch the sky. There's a child inside us all begging for time, who just wants us to ride. There's no other way to go should you ever finally know where you want to be. And riding solo all the time, that's no way to spend your life. Take a drive with me and you'll see why. It's all about the ride. There's an old man sitting with his wife. They've been swinging together neath that old oak tree their whole damn life. Tonight he'll lay down, hold her in his arms, and love her like there's no tomorrow, 'cause there won't be one. And now he's looking right into his maker's eyes. Lord, thank you for the ride. There's only 2 ways to leave this town. One's in a box and the other is a ride on a Greyhound. you guys.
Wow, that's a great one. Thanks, Eric. Jerry Feiss is up next. He was living in Jersey and working in New York City and playing out as an artist, but not a starving artist because his day gig is in investments. Uh, let's see, he moved to Nashville for music about a year and a half ago, and he says it is a very friendly town and it's been a really easy place to get used to. So I'm glad you're here, Jerry. Jerry Feiss.
Yep. Thanks, Barbara, and thanks Taylor Guitars and Bluebird for having me. It's been a great experience, and yeah, Nashville's an easy city to adjust to. Everybody's pretty friendly here. So this song is called "Don't Ask an 8-Ball," and there's a bar here in East Nashville called the Wallen, and they leave some props on their like bar once in a while. And they had like an 8-ball in there, and I was like shaking it, looking for life's answers, and that's where this song kind of came through. You don't need somebody else's affirmation. You don't need to pay to have your palms read. You can go and make your own good vibrations. Not everything is gospel that the preacher said. Don't ask an 8-ball for the answers. Don't ask the barber if he thinks you need a haircut. Don't let someone else sit on your throne. You can figure it out. You don't need to find a 4-leaf clover. You can go out and make your own luck. You don't need to be at the top of a mountain. You can see the stars from a pickup truck. Don't ask an 8-ball for the answers. Don't ask the barber if he thinks you need a haircut. Don't let someone else sit on your throne. You can figure it out on your own. Don't put too much weight in zodiac signs. Don't be changed by phases in the moon. You can eat sushi with a fork or chopsticks, or you can even eat it if you want with a spoon. Don't ask an 8-ball for the answers. Don't ask the barber if he thinks you need a haircut. Don't let someone else sit on your throne. You can figure this shit out on your own.
Oh, I love that. Don't ask a barber if you need a haircut. Now that is profound. I can't believe we're already up to our last performer tonight. This has been so much fun. Next up, we have the Simple Parade coming to us from Denver. They are a husband and wife duo made up of Justin and Kayla Cooper. In addition to performing in the Denver area, Justin teaches music, and Kayla is getting ready to give birth to their first son. So welcome to all three of you. The Simple Parade.
Do I mute that?
Awesome! Hi, everybody. I'm Kayla. This is Justin. That was our dog Hula.
Yep. Hula Hooper.
You guys are all amazing. It has been a joy just getting a concert tonight. So we're honored to be part of this crew. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, here we go. This is our song, Going Through Something. And
Yeah, this song was written based off conversations we had with people in coffee shops who were all going through something, and it's kind of become a theme song of 2020. So this song, it's going to be a single off of our new album that is streaming everywhere this Friday. So this is for everyone who is going through something. Everybody's going through something. No one has this life all figured out. And everybody's tired of feeling alone. And I'm just desperate enough to shout it out. Mercy was just a girl with the world on a string, with straight A's and high praise. Such a pure 17 until one day the birds and the bees change her history. Pablo just lost his dad to the unnatural grave. Now his hero is gone and it's his time to save. Can he be what his family needs him to be? Sarah's husband is gone, now she's pushing back debt. With a job and 3 kids, there's no time for regret. In the land of the free, she just clings to survival. John is back off the track, now he's high off his train. As his friends and his family are praying for rain. Looks like only a breakdown can lead to revival. Everybody's going through something. No one has this life all figured out. And everybody's tired of feeling alone. And I'm just desperate enough to shout it out. Well, Dickie fights with disease while he sings for the choir. All the voices around him say that he's admired for a strength that most days he trade to be well known. Sally Lou's at the church with a smile on her face. No one knows how she feels, like she's fighting from grace. They can't see all the demons making life hell now. Everybody's going through something. No one has this life all figured out. Everybody's tired of feeling alone. And I'm just desperate enough to shout it out. David's down on his luck, now he's begging for change. As I walked by, I realized that we were the same. We all started naked and crying for love. I know everyone here can contribute a verse. These are cards that were dealt for better and worse. Now it's time that we look around and above. Everybody's going through something. No one has this life all figured out. There's no need for us to feel alone here. I'm just desperate enough to shout it out. And I'm just desperate enough to shout it out. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you guys. You're right. That should be the theme song for 2020. This has been such a delight. We really miss having all the songwriters come to see us. I miss being there on Monday nights. So it's just been wonderful to have a little taste of that. And we are so grateful to Taylor for this exciting opportunity for songwriters and for the Bluebird. And well, anyway, it's wonderful for me, and I know for all the writers, and a lot of that comes from the Director of Artist and Entertainment Relations, Mr. Tim Bodwin. So, Tim, I'm turning it over to you. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks, Barbara, and everybody. Man, tonight, this was incredible. I actually had more fun than I knew it was going to be fun, but this was more fun than I had expected with all this, everyone from all over the country coming in and singing and playing, and thank everybody at the Bluebird for making this this happen. This has been incredible. And, we started this, Taylor Guitars, we've always felt like Bob Taylor's always wanted to help support. That's one of his things. He just wants to help support up and coming artists, established artists, but really wants to make guitars that inspire people. And when I started talking with Eric and trying to figure something out, I thought, how do we be a part of this inspiration of songwriters? And the open mic seemed like an obvious choice. And it's been fun. This year has been awesome to be a part of the Bluebird and this Golden Pick open mic night. And it's been a blast each month seeing all the people that are the winners. And tonight, it was fun to hear everybody at once sing, perform, and play their songs. So, and thank you all of you for your contribution and your songs and music. It was I had a great time and a blast. And matter of fact, so much fun that Eric and I talked last week or the other week, and we go, it's so much fun and that we want to do this again. So we're going to expand this for another year. And I think with what's going on in the world, that this will bring a lot of joy to a lot of people just sitting, listening to inspirational songs. I mean, for me, when I go to the Bluebird, I walk out of there wanting to be a songwriter. I'm a frustrated songwriter, but I come out of there going like, just inspired by everyone's music and songs is uplifting. So thank all of you for that. And I'm so happy that tonight we're going to have someone's going to win from the drawing from Erica will be picking the winner, and we'll take it from there. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? Well, I know I'm forgetting to introduce Erica, but I think, thank you, Bluebird. Thank you, everybody, for this. And I'll stop going on and on and blabbering here. But Erica, back to you. Let's pick a winner.
Y'all, I am kind of emotional about this. To hear these songs all in one sitting, songs that we listened to over the course of the year, to see all of you guys, honestly, I kind of got teary-eyed all the way through. So first of all, I want to thank Alan, Alex, Brittany, Trey, Chase, Michelle, Jamie, Daniel, Jody, Eric, Jerry, and the Simple Parade for what you brought to us. This is amazing, and it really is very heartfelt for us to hear your music. As Barbara said, we're all just craving it, and y'all brought it. You brought it tonight, so thank you. We've been presenting the open mic for over 30 years, and lots of well-known songwriters have played. Now y'all are in that family, and we're excited to have you here. We hope that all of you listening got to really not just enjoy, but be moved by these incredible songs over the course of a year put together. We thank again all of you for being here. And Tim, thank you for Taylor making this possible. Just to kind of recap, each of our monthly winners did win a GS mini guitar. They got to visit the Taylor showroom, have some video made of their song, come to the Bluebird. And those of you who haven't, you'll be here. We have seats for you waiting, a Bluebird swag bag, and a Visa card, and of course, the fabulous Golden Pick itself. For those of you who haven't had the chance to be here at the Bluebird, your Golden Pick will be coming. We have it held for you, and you're going to love it. It's great. So, as Tim said, one lucky person, we're doing a random drawing for the Grand Pacific guitar that Tim held up. This new model of Taylor guitar is fantastic. As Barbara said, it is a beautiful guitar. We love hearing it in the room. It won the Guitar World Platinum Award of Excellence, and this is our house guitar, as I said, so it's beautiful sounding. So without further ado, I have my Bluebird hat, Tim, and I'm going to shake up the names, pull one out, and show you that tonight's winner is the Simple Parade, winning the Grand Pacific. Kayla and Justin, congratulations. We're glad to have this instrument coming its way to you, to Colorado. And Tim, who you saw here tonight, will coordinate with you to ship that guitar to you. So congrats.
Wow.
I don't know if it's the pregnancy hormones or what. Guys, thank you so much. Oh, again, we didn't expect to win.
No.
We don't win things. But thank you so much again, Taylor Guitars, Bluebird Cafe, and again, all just the incredible. Sorry.
She's 6 months
all
pregnant. We've got all the
incredible
emotions.
musicians who played tonight. Again,
Yeah, you
just
guys did
such
a
an honor to
beautiful
be
job.
part of such an incredible crew. And all of you apparently maybe live in Nashville, so maybe when we're out there, we'll come and see you all. But thank you again,
Thank you so
everybody.
much, Bluebird, Taylor. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing. And yes, we need to have a reunion of everybody in Nashville when everybody's here and when you guys can travel here. So thanks again for all of the team that put this together. Tim, the Taylor Guitars team, our open mic host, Barbara Cloyd, Liana Alpino, and David Jeffries behind the scenes here from the Bluebird Cafe. As Tim mentioned, we're doing it again. We're so excited. I know we cannot wait to get new songs in year 2. We're going to actually start a monthly online open mic in September, and October 19th will be our first Golden Pick online performance. Assumably, we won't be quite open yet, but submissions will be considered. They'll be, I think, October 1 is the deadline for the October 19th show. So look on our socials to get that information, and we look forward to some new songs coming in. But tonight, it's all about the songs that were a part of this past year. And again, our thanks and our love goes out to all of you guys. We look forward to seeing you at the Bluebird Cafe sometime, fingers crossed, in the near future. And thanks for celebrating the Golden Pick. We'll see you next time.